Good morning, January the 15th. So today, I would like if everybody would want to pray for my brother in Germany. He's flying to New York tonight so that he would have a nice flight and it would be restful. And he's also singing, I think it's the Maca Hall or something like that. He plays opera professionally, so it's a big thing, so I'm excited for him. Also, today I have an appointment, so we'll see. I had on Monday the blood test drawn to just check on the liver and all that, and I don't know if you can see, but see the bruising? She didn't really do a good job, did she? But anyway, at least last time, she was poking and she was moving the needle inside of my vein. It was so painful, and I thought, oh my gosh, come on. Just find it and suck that blood fast and let me go. It was torture, so this time it wasn't as bad, so I'm thankful to God for that. And another thing, what's today? Oh yeah, my present today from God. I told you that when I have a hard time, and yesterday I really did have a hard time, and it was not necessarily physically, although physically I didn't. Sometimes I get so nauseated, and there's so much bitterness in my mouth constantly that nothing tastes good. I mean, nothing that I eat, water, and all that, it just gets too much. But yesterday I noticed that I was just going through that internal struggle of, even though I really know, and God has been showing me more and more these past couple of weeks, that healing is on the way, and I'm just super excited. I think I'm starting to get impatient, because now that I know that healing is coming, I want it right now, today, not whenever it's gonna happen. So I think sometimes when we have that knowledge of good stuff is coming our way, we get impatient. I know I see that with me. I'm getting impatient of, I'm gonna get better, but I wanted to get better today. So I don't have to go another day through pain. And I think yesterday I kind of got a little discouraged when it comes to that, because feeling again sick and feeling weak and all that, it's easy to just get discouraged. And knowing that healing is happening and is going to happen, it's also happening, but eventually I'll see 100% I'll feel it all over, and I'll just have it 100% in my body. It's an exciting thing, but I do get impatient. Because of that, I get discouraged, because I'm like, oh, it should happen. Come on, faster. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about what is your dream in life, and I'm talking from a destiny point of view. We all have I call them little dreams of, nice vacation or some bigger stuff, or that's not what I'm talking about. It's what is your destiny dream, and have you found it yet? And if you have not found it, how are you looking for it, and how you're searching? A lot of times we think is this really hard search, but it's literally just trying things that you think you're interested in and then eliminating it that way. And that's what I've done in life, where at the beginning I thought I wanted to do all these things, and it was hard because then you don't know what to pick. And for a while I didn't do anything because I just couldn't pick. So then I realized, I have to start doing something. So I started picking them, and I would give them, put my time into it and effort, and realized my idea of what I was interested was very different than the reality of what I was, the area I was interested in. And one example was like running a wedding business and decorating and all that, and I ended up buying a rental wedding business and realizing I really don't like that. I don't like to holler things in the truck and go and set it up. I just wanted the decorating part, and so that's how I realized that's not gonna work. So then had to sell that, and in just going through and finding out about the destiny. I know for me, I've known for years since Romania, my gifting is to help, but it's so broad because you can help in so many areas. And so a lot of times I have to talk to God and say, okay, it's so broad. What, I would like to focus more maybe on one thing or another, but at the same time I really stay open to God, because I've noticed that He moves me one way in a season of my life, and then totally in a different way in another season of my life, and they don't seem connected except by one thing, and it's helping, but it's the way I end up helping, or it could be very different. And right now, since I can't go out and do much or anything like that, the Holy Spirit was talking to me and said to do the blog. And I really did not want to do the blog. I really don't want to have to sit in front of a camera or do all that stuff, but it did 3 times, came through 3 different people, and I was like, okay, I get it, you want for me to do the blog, so I will do the blog, and I will let you, meaning God, help me with it, because I need help with it. So what is your dream, and have you found it yet, and what are your passions? What are you good at that is naturally put into you? It does not mean that it's easy. It's never going to be easy, but when you do it because you like it, it's easier to overcome the parts that may not be as beautiful as you thought they were going to be. I mean, everything that we do in every areas an aspect of life that we choose to work in, whether we like it or not, even in the areas that we really are talented and all that, there are aspects of it that we end up realizing they're not that fascinating, ends up being more work, but you need that part to complete the whole dream that you may have. So keep that in mind, that for any dream to become real, you do have to put the labor in it. You do have to work at it, and if it's talent or passion, it may seem that it comes easier, but there's still work that you have to put behind it, and you have to be held accountable, and you have to hold yourself accountable, and allow God to kind of hold yourself accountable, and just have a partnership with God as you go about it. But that was it, for what is your dream, and are you working towards fulfilling it? And if you haven't started yet, just start. And it's never too late, you're never too old, you're never the wrong gender or social level, or mothers maybe, oh, I'm a mother, I'm too busy right now with kids. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm a mom too. You just find ways, and we're good at doing that, aren't we? You just find ways to build that dream as well as work everything else in the schedule. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.